Hey man, it's me again. I want to talk, just jump right in it. Got to look around here, there's a lot of people. But I want to talk about how a woman can begin to discern if a man is actually husband material without wasting a lot of her time. I put up a video about how a man can choose a woman that can help him. It's gotten over 1 million views. I didn't expect that. Wow. So I've gotten a lot of questions, from women relative to how to choose a man. And one of the things I always suggest to my daughters, spiritual and biological, is to be able to discern a man. And there are a few things that I think you need to keep in mind. Number one, I think when entertaining a man without even saying it, just having wisdom and being able to discern things without necessarily asking questions or showing your hand, I think if you begin to maybe entertain guys who pay attention to who their friends are, their best friends in particularly. If you have a guy whose best friend or friends are married, that's a good sign, especially if those marriages seem to be healthy and happy, because like tends to attract like. If you have a guy, all of his friends are single and clubbing, it's not necessarily the best sign in the world. It's not necessarily a deal breaker, but it's not the best sign in the world. But a man whose best friends are married or best friend is married, it means that more than likely they have comparable values, and he's seeking the same thing. He's not just looking for a booty call. Sorry I had to put it that way, but that's just the way it is. But he's more than likely a guy that's looking for something long-term and significant. Secondly, it helps to have a man who had a father figure in his life, some kind of older man that he's respectful of and accountable to. If not a father, at least a man that's committed to a strong pastor, a pastor that stands for something, who has certain principles and values, and this man finds himself connected to this man. Because a man, when a man is really made up of modeling behind the example of another. I'm simply the product of what I've seen my father do, my biological father, the late Bishop Robert Charles Blake Sr. And manhood is designed or made up mostly of modeling behind the one that's in front of you. So if you have a man who has a strong, older, positive male figure in front of him, more than likely he's a guy that's going to have some of those classical characteristics and standards. Thirdly, you need a man that articulates what he desires. When a man cannot or does not share with you where he wants to go, it's a bad sign. It's a red flag. If you sit down with a man for 2 hours and he never talks about where he wants to go and what he desires in life, and if you don't hear any mention in there about family or wife and certain goals, you may have a man that's just too shallow. A man that would make for husband, third date, conversation, he's going to be talking about, well, one of these days I desire to have a family, I desire to have kids, I want to do this, I want to do that. You can hear it if he never talks about it. A man that would be a husband is a leader, and a leader communicates his heart. So listen to his conversation. And then finally, the major red flag is that if you get a guy who's trying to turn the relationship sexual immediately, most of his compliments are sexual, or most of his conversation is sexual, you're not dealing with anything there. So it boils down to just using your mind, allowing the Holy Spirit to give you discernment, and reading between the lines. It's not hard. You can weed them out pretty easily. So I hope this helps you. God bless you.